A famous Christian apologist who used to travel the world giving evidence for the Christian faith. At one of the apologist events, during the question and answer period, the apologist was assailed for not understanding Eastern logic. The apologist was asked by someone asking a question, "Your presentation about Christ claiming and proving to be the only way to salvation is wrong for people in India because you're using either-or logic. In the East, we don't use either-or logic. That's Western. In the East, we use both and logic. So salvation is not either through Christ or nothing else, but both Christ and other ways." So went the objection. The apologist found this ironic because the apologist grew up in a location where Eastern logic would have been the norm. The two continued to debate the issue until the assailant was forced to admit that the things that the two were discussing work in the East just like they work everywhere else. The point was that truth is truth no matter where one comes from. Murder is wrong no matter which country the murder happens to occur. The law of gravity is just as applicable in one country as it is in the next. The law of logic is just as applicable in one country as it is in the next. The same logic applies to all people whether they believe it or not. Truth is truth no matter where you're from. There's only one type of logic that helps us discover truth. It's the one built into the nature of reality that we can't avoid using. Despite this, people will try to tell you that logic doesn't apply to reality or logic doesn't apply to God, or there are different types of logic and so on. But as they say such things, they use the very logic they deny. In conclusion about Western logic versus Eastern logic, it's important to note that the Roadrunner tactic uses undeniable laws of logic to expose that much of what our common culture believes about truth, religion, and morality is undeniably false. That which is self-defeating cannot be true, but many Americans believe it anyway. We contradict ourselves at our own peril.